Hello again everybody. Well, what do you wear on your legs when you're riding your motorbike? This is something that I struggled with a little bit when I first started. When I got the electric Super Soco motorbike, I bought myself some over trousers off eBay with some padding in. It said it was CE marked padding, but I don't think there's actually a CE mark anywhere on it, so not really sure about that. So that was a slightly dubious purchase, and it was a bit of a faff really every time I got to work, having to take them off and find somewhere to change, that sort of thing, because I was working in quite a small place at the time. So I had my eye out for some motorcycle jeans, and I bought a couple of pairs before I settled on a brand that I really liked. Now these are the jeans that I wear pretty much every day, every ride to work, and during the day, all day while I'm at work. And they're a bit heavier than sort of lightweight fashion jeans, but they're not much heavier than good quality work jeans. Now I like to wear my jeans quite long. I buy them probably a little bit longer than I should, because I like them to sit nicely over the top of my boots. And that does mean that when I'm sort of slobbing around the house after work, I do tend to have the ends of the legs sort of wrapped around my heels a little bit, and that generates a bit of wear, and these have stood up fantastically well. I mean, bear in mind, I've worn these almost every work day for pretty much a year now, and there's a little bit of wear, but nothing like you'd get with an ordinary pair of jeans. And that really shows you how comfortable they are. I feel no need really to change out of them when I get home in the evening. Quite happily spend the evening wearing them till I go to bed really. Now Roadskin do a number of different motorcycle jeans at different prices and different protection ratings. And because I was on a bit of a budget at the time, I brought the lowest price ones that I could. And these are the CBT Rider City jeans, and they are still A rated, which is pretty good. Now what does that mean? Well, it's a rating for protection, and it refers to the European standard EN 17092, and Roadskin use the Ttxela testing house, which is UK based, so you can rely really on them being thoroughly and properly tested. And it's just reassuring to know that they have got that A rating, even though they are a reasonably priced motorcycle pair of jeans. So being that I've worn these pretty much constantly for the last year or so, I am pretty confident in recommending them to you. I think they were a great purchase, and yeah, I am very happy with the way they've stood up to the test of time. Been washed quite a lot as well, as you can imagine. Now these are fresh from the wash, and I've turned them inside out so you can see some of the construction details. They're obviously supposed to wash them inside out anyway and remove the armour when you do so. Now the first thing I want to show you is the pockets. Now I have a bit of a flipping bugbear about jeans pockets. I don't know why some jeans manufacturers feel that you just need a bit of flimsy lace almost as a pocket. I mean, I tend to carry a lot of stuff in my pockets. My phone, my wallet, keys, coins, all sorts of bits and pieces. And I find that the pockets very quickly wear through, but these are still very much intact. And yeah, a nice strong material for the pockets. You can see that the jeans are lined, so they are a little bit heavier than a normal light fashion jean, as I said, and you know, they are a little bit warmer too. So in the height of summer, I don't think I'd want to be doing a manual job wearing them, but I actually wore them all through this summer, which got very hot. As you might remember, we got over 40 degrees, and I was wearing those jeans that day. Now admittedly I work in an air-conditioned office, but even when I went outside, I didn't feel overly uncomfortable in them. I felt hot, obviously, but yeah, they weren't fantastically sweaty and uncomfortable, I found. Now on the hips here you've got the little pocket to put the armour in, and as I understand it, I'm no expert on motorcycle jeans and armour and stuff, but I think for an A rating you don't necessarily need hip armour, so Roadskin have given you that as sort of a bit of extra to keep you definitely safe in them. And then of course you've got armour pockets on the knees, and what I like about this is there's actually two little pockets there, can you see? And the inner one holds the armour just a little bit higher, and I find that quite useful. I like to tuck it in the inner one because that positions it a little bit better on my knee. So this is the armour that comes with the jeans. These are the knee pads and these are the hip pads. So I'm going to go ahead, put those in the pockets and show you what these look like when they're on. That'll be a treat for you, wouldn't it? So there you go. I look pretty damn good, don't I? Well, of course I do. Now, I do like the fit on these. The first pair I bought a long while ago, they were a different make. They were a lot looser and they didn't seem to hold the pads where they were supposed to be. It didn't feel like if you actually fell off, the knee protectors would be anywhere near your knees. They're a bit loose and flappy, but these hold in exactly the right place whenever you move about. And I think they certainly be smart enough for most modern office jobs nowadays. People tend to dress fairly casual and these stay looking quite smart. I usually just wear a collared shirt with them most work days and yeah, look just as smart as everyone else really. And they're not too bad either if you get caught in a little bit of drizzle or a little bit of road spray. You wouldn't want to get caught in a proper downpour because no doubt they would get a bit soaking then, but they don't seem anywhere near as bad as ordinary jeans would be with just a little bit of moisture floating around. You don't really feel wet as quickly as you would do otherwise. Now, if you'd like to get hold of a pair of these for yourself, you can use the affiliate link which I'll put on the screen, and it's also in our link tree in the description of this video. There's also a discount code you can use to get 10% off any order, and I'll put that in the description and on the screen here as well. So anyway, that's about it for this video. Stay safe and we'll see you soon in the next one.